Okay, so let's start it. People are still joining, but I think we have to discuss so many things, and we would like to hear more from Deepa. So welcome all. Welcome on Together. This is a please everyone keep your mics on mute. This is a webinar series. First, like we have a group of Marathi entrepreneurs. So first, if you want to join, you can contact me that group. Contact me to join that group. And this is a webinar series, information series started just to create a platform to hear from others, to network and to connect with each other effectively. So today it's my pleasure and honor to welcome Dr. Deepa Deshmukh, nutritionist dietitian, on our show, on our third webinar series. To talk brief about Dr. Deepa Deshmukh, she practices integrative nutrition to treat chronic diseases condition. She is the founder of DuPage Dietitians and podcast host of Ask Nutritionist with Deepa. Lot many people in our community know about Dr. Deepa Deshmukh. So I would like to welcome her on the show. Over to Deepa. Thank you, Deepa, for coming on our show.
Okay. Thank you, Vidya, for inviting on this such a worthy platform. Together we can. And thank you, everyone.
So sorry to interrupt you, but can somebody go on mute? There is so much of disturbance. I can barely hear Deepa.
I think I will mute everyone now. 1 minute. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So give me thumbs up. Okay, good. So thank you, Vidya, for inviting me on Together We Can platform. Such a worthy cause, and taking time to not only form the platform but have this networking, network of such good audience. So welcome everyone, and let's get into it. But before that, I believe there's still some static, right? Okay. Vidya and Sulakshana, congratulations. I believe you guys are launching YouTube channel today. So everyone make sure that you are subscribed to that channel, and you can watch this webinar as well as upcoming webinar series. So congratulations and best of luck for that platform as well. And
Sulakshana, can you show the slides?
Sure. Let me share my screen. So yeah, we are live on YouTube, and you can go through our sorry man.
Beautiful.
Just 1 second, sorry.
So Lakshana, computer audio enable kar. We cannot hear the music.
Oh. You cannot hear the music?
That's okay, Sulakshana.
That's okay. We play karte?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. People can subscribe it. Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and share the link for our YouTube channel just after this session.
Okay.
Thank you.
Beautifully done. So we'll get right into today's presentation then, right, Vidya?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So today's topic is our kitchen making us more prone to coronavirus and beyond, really. And I decided to talk about this topic because what we eat, what we plan in the when we eat it has such a profound effect.
तुझं बघ मी माझं हे लावते ना नाही ते माझं हे कुठे आहे
Everyone,
Okay,
please,
now we can hear some conversations.
everyone, please mute yourself.
Are you sure?
So as a host, you can make mute everybody and only Deepa can mute.
Can everyone mute themselves, please?
Okay, I did.
Deepa is also muted now.
Okay, I think you guys can hear me now. Okay. So today's topic is your kitchen making you more prone to coronavirus and beyond? It is such an important topic because what we eat in the kitchen, what we plan in the kitchen, how we eat it, where we eat it, when we eat it, has such a profound effect on our total health, because it's so closely related to our digestive health, because that's where everything starts. Our immune system is situated in our digestive system, and hence our kitchen, our pantry and food makes such a strong connection with our overall digestive health, gut health, and thus our immunity. So during this COVID crisis, one thing has become very clear, obviously, that this particular virus affects the lung or upper respiratory system, and that starts the inflammation storm. Okay, so inflammation is like a slow burn. Okay, and there are many factors that trigger inflammation on a day-to-day basis. Simple things like, if we are rushing, dehydration, stress, lack of sleep. So our body is constantly fighting inflammation on some level on a daily basis. So the fact that there is inflammation is not new to our immune system, but the kind of inflammatory response, and in clinical terms they call it inflammatory storm, is created with patients who have been diagnosed with this virus. So what happens is now this slow burn has turned into a huge fire. Okay, and in order to combat that inflammation, our immune system has to work, or needs to go in overdrive. It has to work harder. Okay, so and like I was saying, 80% of our immune system is in our digestive system. Okay, so now your digestive system is going to get pretty much stop everything else it's doing, and it's going to focus on this one task and one agenda, which is how can I get the immune responses, how can I get the immune system to work harder to combat this inflammatory response. And once that mechanism kicks in, it starts to affect every organ, because now it's going to affect your metabolism, it's going to affect the delivery of nutrients, it's going to affect your blood flow, it's going to, the whole body is going to get involved. Okay, and the the other part of it is that the gut health, the gut, which is supposed to focus on digestive health and feed into making the immune system strong, now is distracted. Correct? And that's why in this chaos it starts to get weaker. The digestive system starts to get weaker, and then the immune system consequently starts to get weaker. On top of that, now patients are patients or people, even if you are exposed to it, you don't have to get diagnosed with officially diagnosed, but let's say somebody is even exposed to COVID, similar situation happens, because your immune system now is getting more involved, because you are still taking your medications. People are on medications. The stress of having the infection is tremendous. So now the mental health gets affected. The food that people are eating is going to get affected. So all these things, when combined with this when all these things get fed into this inflammatory inflammation storm that has started, is just going to make things worse. So that's how gut health and immune system are closely related and are involved in the response to not only COVID type of virus, but any virus. Now, the second piece of this equation is and which has now extremely clear, that among pretty much all the patients or all the people who have been officially diagnosed or have been affected with COVID, one common denominator you can say is obesity. Okay, so because obesity or overweight or high fat accumulation in the body itself is an inflammatory condition. So either maybe because of that, the risk factor of obesity is considered to be number one when it comes to being susceptible to this infection. So obesity, hypertension, which comes because of the obesity, coronary artery diseases, cholesterol, or any other heart conditions, congestive heart failure, those, and then diabetes, so on and so forth. So all these chronic disease conditions are inflammatory to start with, and now when coupled with a virus attack, it just poses extremely high. It stretches your immune system tremendously, and that's how body becomes weak over a period of time, and then we start the complications and so on and so forth. So whether we are trying to prevent it, treat it, not only this virus but any virus or any illness, nutrition seems to be a core of what we do, and what we eat is going to thus have a tremendous effect on our overall health. So if we start looking into our kitchen and see, so let's see what is in our kitchen, what are we eating that is making our system either strong or weak. Then we have to step back and open our pantries and open our lunch boxes or whatever what we cook, look at our meal plans and see, hey, what do I have, what is it? I mean, do I have enough fruits,